Oh dear. Jooby. Good evening, folks. Oh, I've lost the chat now. How are we doing this fine Wednesday evening? Right, I had a slight sour face when the stream started because as soon as I hit the go button, I thought to myself, "Oh, I could have just poured myself a drink. Actually, it's it's a Wednesday, middle of the week. I've had a really good day today, and the football's on later. I could have treated myself to a drink." And then I remembered I haven't got any rum on the bar. It's probably a good thing. But anyway, Joker Jake, good evening. King Jam, good evening. Let's put some tunes on. I've got some tunes ready specifically for the occasion. Let's see if you recognise the tunes. Recognise the game that the tunes are from. We're going gaming soundtrack for the sounds today. Copyright issues? I don't give a crap. We're off. Tunes on. Let's see if you recognise. Let me know what the volume levels are like. Anyway, good evening. Malachi, welcome. Oh, yeah, marvellous. I'm doing a lot of listening to game soundtracks while I'm working lately. It's helping with things, Just take it down another notch. So, welcome, folks. As I sat here yesterday and thought to myself, I could stream tomorrow, but the England are playing. Now, I personally would happily stream through the England match because I don't like watching England play football. But I thought I might as well let you guys watch it, so we'll finish in time for the England game. But yeah, I've never enjoyed watching England play football. Never. Because since I've been old enough to watch them play football, they've always played what I would consider turgid football. Very dry, sideways passing. I mean, for a brief moment, it did get a bit exciting. And don't get me wrong, Gareth Southgate did a very good job, but they still didn't play the most exciting football, considering how many brilliant attacking players we had. He still managed to find a way to play very negatively at times. And that's what cost us in the Euro finals against Italy, if you ask me. We should have finished that game off and struck the jugular. But we scored one goal and then went defensive. It was just ridiculous. But anyway, which is fine because we're here to flim-flam about football and World Cup in the first 15 minutes. So yeah, we're going to be playing tonight. We've got Croatia now. Wasn't it Croatia that beat us in the semi-final of the World Cup 8 years ago? Now, I think it was, wasn't it? It was Croatia, right? Because I get Croatia and the Czech Republic mixed up. It was Croatia. They beat us in the semi-final because they lost to France, didn't they, in the final 8 years ago. That also stung because we scored first in that game as well. Oh, God. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So we were a whisker away of a World Cup final and 2 whiskers away from European Cup glory because we got to the final against Spain as well, but Spain battered us. We were never going to win that game. But the Italy game, we had them by the short and curlies, and that Italy team was not the best. How they got to the final is beyond me. Yeah, what Southgate was good at, breaking down the barriers of the whole, I play for Man United, you play for Liverpool, therefore I'm going to sit completely opposite end of the changing rooms here. He broke that kind of thing down and got them playing as a team. That was what he did very well. Very good, sort of management like that. But football tactics-wise, I feel like if we had Gareth Southgate's kind of management of the team behind the scenes and a different tactical person for the games and the tactics, I think we'd have won something. So I was a bit late to football, really. I didn't start watching football properly until probably about 1996. Started watching Leeds in 96. Tony Yeboah scoring screamers against Liverpool. That was the year. I think we got to the semi-final. No, we got to the final of the League Cup and lost to Aston Villa 3-0. So that's when I started watching football, 96. So I missed out on Leeds winning the Division 1 title in 92 and all that kind of jazz. But anyway, so my first World Cup was 98. In fact, my first football tournament with watching England play was 96, was the Euros, when we had that run to the semis and lost to Germany in the semi-finals on penalties, but having walloped Holland 4-0. I was at youth club when that happened, and we were all going mad. So yeah, 98. I remember all of the 98 World Cup because I was in high school. I was in my GCSE first year, year 10, I think we were in at the time. And yeah, Michael Owen running rampant around Argentinian defenders. Sol Campbell having a goal disallowed. Beckham with his rogue foot kick on the ground. Vilified he was for many a year after that. Yeah, that was a very good England team, but that suffered with the issues with the kind of inter-club rivalry. But Sven, that was Hoddle, wasn't it? Was Hoddle 98? Well, then Hoddle was 98, right? Sven was after that. So yeah, I think we've had good teams over the years, but you know, we've just been one of those teams that can just never quite do it. Never quite do it. It's so frustrating. Yeah, the teams that we had over the past sort of 8 years, I kind of feel like I think this is the last chance. I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit cynical, but I think the England team that we had over the past 8 years, if you ain't going to win out with them, forget it. You ain't winning for another 40 years, kind of thing, which is very sad. But it is what it is. You were 2. That bit about Southgate is explored in Dear England. It's worth a watch on iPlayer. Oh, cool! I might have to watch that. They worked with a psychologist on team mentality and knockout game fear. That's what I'm saying. He could do all that kind of stuff, and then just hand the team to match tactics over to a tactical genius, and we would have won stuff, surely. Right, so yeah, yesterday's game, I haven't watched much of this World Cup, so we're going to flim-flam till about 18:45 and then we'll start playing, and we can still flim-flam whilst we're playing, but I'm just conscious that I want to be finished in time for you to get yourselves prepared, get your snacks and your drinks ready, so you can watch the game in peace without me blithering in the background. But obviously for us English, British, European folks, the times of the matches are not ideal. Now if you're off work and tossing it off, happy days. It doesn't matter what time you go to bed. I'll be up until 3 in the morning watching some of these games, maybe, if I wasn't working. But, you know, I'm up at 6, so I can just about watch the first half of the 11 o'clock kickoffs, and that's my whack. And unless the game catches my eye, I'm not flocking to put the matches on one of my screens. But yesterday, I think somebody in the Discord server mentioned that France were playing, so I thought, oh, I'll check out France. So I tuned in at the end of the first half. And then the second half was an absolutely fantastic match. I mean, to the point where I was like, oh dear, well, France are going to do very well in this tournament. They're tearing Senegal apart. And now Senegal are Senegal, but France plays some pretty nifty stuff. And I was like, yeah, France are always there or thereabouts. France are a very good tournament team. One of the best I've seen in recent years. They're always there or thereabouts. Deschamps, I mean, I don't know how he's still going. I mean, look at the state of him. I remember watching him in World Cup 98, France 98, when he was a player. And now look at him. But the timing of the matches is not ideal. So I've only watched, literally, I watched half of the Uruguay match. I watched half of the France match, and I watched the entirety of the Mexico opening game. But other than that, I've not seen a single thing. You know, it is what it is. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. But you know, if I happen to be not busy, I might tune in and see what's going on. But I will put myself through the torture of watching England. Yeah, the last time I watched England that springs to mind wasn't the finals of the Euros. Last time out, it was the game against, was it Norway or Denmark? Denmark, because I was in the walk-in facility, because at that time I was going through unknown health conditions, which I now know must have been stress, because I was suffering exactly the same symptoms as I suffered this year. But I was watching it on my, whilst I was waiting for to be spoken to, watching it on my phone, and we didn't do very well in that game. Sorry about that. It's not my finger. It caught my eye for a second. I thought, what the hell is that? Yes, I heard Messi scored a hat-trick yesterday at the ripe old age of 38. Now, I'm 43, right? And I'm not playing football to the same level, you know. We're talking like very fine details here. But, you know, I think with modern science and diets and things, you know, especially when you're a damn good footballer, best in the world, best ever maybe some might say. Yeah, 38, as long as you keep yourself fit and healthy, why not? Why not still tear it up? But yeah, a hat-trick, fantastic. Ronaldo was at 41. Yeah. Oh, they won the lot. Oh, Portugal already playing. Yeah. It's quite impressive, really, to be fair, to be playing professional football and international football at that age. It is quite an achievement. But they are both of them are freaks of nature, aren't they, really? Freaks of nature. But anyway, clearly I'm not a freak of nature. I just run around a five-a-side pitch. But I'm still doing all right for 43. When I tell people my age down there, when it's occasional, sometimes it does crop up about ages, and they say, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm 43," and they went, "What?" A, I like to think I don't look 43, and B, I don't move like I'm 43 on the football field. I'm still full of energy and life, you know, because I look after myself, generally speaking, and exercise and you know, walk and do my workout routines to keep myself fit and healthy. So you imagine my frustration why I get so miffed off when other things outside of my control happen, like blood clots, for example. Anyway, there you go. So yes, we're looking forward to England play. No, we're not, obviously. I'm just like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Positivity is the key. Is Tuchel the man? I don't know. I've not since he took over. I've not watched a single England game, so I don't know. How do they play under Tuchel? Do they play decent football? Do they play attacking football? Do they play football that's entertaining? Let me know. One thing that is entertaining though is Bielsa ball at York City. Bielsa ball wasn't flowing very freely for Uruguay, but I heard on the grapevine that there's a bit of discontent between sort of the Uruguay players and Bielsa and stuff, so I think maybe that's got an issue to do with things. But he's going into this World Cup anyway, and the whole did you see the whole photo shoot thing when he refused to look at the camera for the photo shoot? It made me howl with laughter. It made me howl with laughter because unless you've followed the man closely, and obviously as a Leeds fan, we followed him very closely, and he's very revered here. We wouldn't expect anything less. He doesn't like the spotlight. He doesn't like the cameras. He just wants to. It's just all about football. You know, all the commercialism of it all. He doesn't like it. So when they were asking him to look at the camera, and he shook his head. He's like looking down on the floor, shaking his head. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. And then there was another clip of him wheeling his drinks bucket out to sit on. Oh, it was hilarious. The Bielsa bucket made a return, and then he got told to move it back a bit, and then he had to get up when people went to get drinks out of it. Whereas in Leeds, he got a specific bucket made for him, which he sat on. It was great. Anyway, Shelley, good evening. I am watching the game. Oh, he's a fantastic guy, honestly. I think if you don't, unless you follow him closely, he's very misunderstood. A lot of it can be seen as ignorance or arrogance, but it really isn't. It really isn't. Oh, Tuchel does the drinks bucket too, does he? Oh, copycat. Should be copyrighted, that. Should be copyrighted. No coach can sit on buckets. Do you know what, Shelley? I was seriously considering doing something like that for this game, and the only thing that stopped me from doing it is the fact that we're all going to be watching on different streams, different channels, and therefore if a goal goes in, somebody else put it in the chat and I'll be like 10 seconds behind. And that's the only reason why I didn't do it, because I was going to do it. After this stream, I was going to suggest we go and watch it together, but I thought no, because I remember doing something or seeing something similar previously, and because of the different timings of people's TV channels and stuff, it doesn't work very well, unless there's a way to do it where can make it work. But I was like, nah, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to see somebody screaming that we've scored a goal and I'm 10 seconds or even worse 30 seconds behind. I'm like, what goal? what's happening? Kind of ruins it a bit, you know. So it would be fun, yeah. But that was the only reason. That was because I did think of it. That was the only reason why I thought, nah, forget it. Forget it. If we were all guaranteed to watch it on the same kind of level of delay, but I know for a fact that I'm watching it through like iPlayer or ITVX, which is a stream, which is, there are always like 15 seconds behind if you're watching it from terrestrial TV or through a Sky Dish or something. So I'm going to be probably one of the last people to see anything. So, oh, that was it, WhatsApp. We were doing it on WhatsApp, so people were putting stuff on WhatsApp when Leeds games are on and stuff, and people are celebrating a goal. I'm like, what goal? I can't see a goal. Oh, the goal that's coming up now, you mean? Because we're on the that goal. Yeah, we just got. Oh, thanks for that. It was a WhatsApp chat. So yeah, we promised to keep shush until your reaction. Yeah, my reaction is, what if I'm ahead of you though? I could be screaming and you guys haven't seen it. It works in the reverse. But yeah. Because I'm watching it on a stream because I don't have a TV. Who needs a TV in the 21st century? You know, there's the delay issue. Unless we all swear to watch the same stream, that could work. We all must watch the same stream, but you obviously don't get the English channels, do you? Unless you want to go on a VPN or something. But no watch-alongs for that reason. But we can certainly type in the I'm gonna have to mute the Discord server now, aren't I? I was going to say we can all type in the Discord. That defeats the purpose, doesn't it? We can all type in the Discord. If we're going to type in the Discord, I think we should swear. We should all swear now that no comments about goals in the Discord server until at least a minute after it's scored. Give everybody a chance to catch up. And then we can start celebrating. How about that? Right, to the lovely sound of The Witcher 3. When is Germany playing, Jelly? I like watching the big teams. I do like watching the big teams if they're on at a reasonable hour. So like your France's, your Spain's, your Germany's. Your European big teams. I'm a man of Europe. I'm not fussed for your South American teams, your African teams. European teams. You know me. I do England. And occasionally Europe. Alright? You've already played? You see? What did I tell you? I've not seen anything of this bloody World Cup. Seven. At least you've won properly. Spain couldn't even bloody beat... What was the team called? Cape Verde? It's a holiday destination. Do they even have 11 players in Cape Verde? Oh, Curacao. Oh, pure Curacao. I've been to Curacao on a cruise 3 times. It's a lovely place. Next to it, it's near Aruba. Holland v Sweden will be a good game, right? That would be a very good game. And I heard, yes, Italy didn't qualify. I'm not sad. I don't like Italy. Maybe because, the whole beating England in the final thing. But Italy have always been boring football, haven't they? Let's be honest. Italy have always been renowned for having really good defences and playing very dull football. Never been the biggest fan of them. Lovely place and love the country and love Rome, obviously. But it is a football team. Nah, never been a fan. Yeah, we were just saying, Shelley, Croatia, they beat us in the semi-finals of the World Cup 8 years ago. They've always had a decent team. That's not an easy first game. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Right, anyway, we can still talk about football whilst we're cracking on, because I'm not using Bielsa today, same as the last recorded session. I know enough about Bielsa's mannerisms to be able to roughly follow his plan for the last few games, and because of the fact that we're already pretty much guaranteed playoffs. So we will, however, consult him for the FA Trophy semi-final, but for the league matches, he's handed the reins to his dutiful assistant to see if I've learnt a thing or two. So we shall see if I have. In the last session, if you watched it, we just quickly recap. We got off to a good start. I don't even know how many games we played. We played 2, didn't we? We beat Gateshead 2-1, and then we lost 1-0 to Hartlepool, which was bitterly disappointing. Horrendously disappointing, in fact. I was very, very, very unhappy about this. Really, furious. But it is what it is. So, we've got Wealdstone away, which should be a winnable match. I think they're near the bottom, aren't they? Yeah, 20th. I'm predicted to finish 20th. Then we've got the FA Trophy semi-final. It's silverware on the horizon. We beat Maidenhead convincingly. No, we drew them 1-1. I thought we beat them. Oh no, I'm thinking of Boreham Wood. But they're near the bottom, and we should have battered them, right? Yeah, they're bottom of the table. So we're playing bottom of the table. That should be winnable. Boreham Wood away. We've already beat them 3-0 in the trophy, so that could be winnable. And then our two playoff rivals, Halifax and Oldham. Now, beat both of them, we might just squeak fourth place, you know. Maybe. Oh, 1-1. Congo have just scored. Well done, Congo. Who's playing? Who's playing at the minute? Remind me. Congo. Have you already said who's playing? Or have I missed it? Congo against who? Which game is on now? Oh, Portugal. Sorry. Yes, Portugal. There's been some freak results, hasn't there? I say freak, but this is the beauty of World Cup kind of international football, isn't it? It's like FA Cup. You know, these smaller teams have got all to play for. They get stuck in, you know. Right. Anyway, let's crack on. First of April, I've got an announcement to make. I don't like to make announcements because, you know, the way I'm at the minute, my mind is choppy and changey. But I'm gonna lay it out there. I have decided that it's time. It's time. Not to retire. Don't worry. It's time for Three Kingdoms. It's time for Three Kingdoms. Three Kingdoms time, folks. I can't retire. No, I don't intend to retire just yet. I'll play Three Kingdoms, then retire. How about that? I finally give it to you, and then I retire. Three Kingdoms, Wrath of the Righteous, KCD2, then retirement. How about that? No. Three Kingdoms, I have decided it's Three Kingdoms time. I was going to do Bannerlord, and I decided that the playthrough style that I want to adopt for that is not the right time for that, given how much effort it's going to take. So I'm going to park that. I'm going to instead play Three Kingdoms. It's going to have to happen. It's gone on for long enough, this saga now. I've teased you all for long enough. Now it's time to bring it to the table. So we'll get that started once we've finished this. I do need a bit of time to reacquaint myself with the game for a couple of weeks, but rest assured, I actually am ready to start playing it. I thought today, no, I might fancy playing a Total War, and I know there's been other Total Wars mentioned, you know, the DLCs and stuff, but no. This needs to be finished. Almost, it's hanging over me, almost like Fallout 4 that I've never finished. And still to this day, I maintain that I will finish that game or watch somebody finish it at some point. But yeah, there you go. So you exclusive members that have joined me this evening to watch Football Manager get first dibs on that announcement. So Three Kingdoms will be coming. I've got the thumbnails, I've got the video intros that people submitted, I've got the mod list, everything's set up ready to go. It's not going to be difficult, and I need something that's not going to be difficult until I get 100% well again. So I'm about 85% there now. Not 100, but I'm getting there. So yeah, I think Three Kingdoms will be an easier thing to play than Mount and Blade. Bookmark the date. I'm not setting a date. 1st of July would be nice. I'll aim for that, but can't promise. But I'll aim. No, there's no point of aiming for that because I'm on holiday for a week on the 9th of July. After my holiday, whilst I'm on holiday, I can do all the research. I can take my tablet, watch all the videos that I need to watch, get myself ready and prepared. Come back off my holidays. World Cup will be finished near enough. Boom, then we're on it. It gives me about a month to prepare. We're ready. We're going to be ready. My only question is, do I start the series again from scratch or continue from where I left off? Can you imagine? That'd be the biggest gap between a part 2 and a part 3, surely, in YouTube history. Jesus Christ. Right, what we're saying. Daniel Batty. Oh, he got sent off, didn't he? Our star anchor man. We need to rest our players here. I don't like these 2-day turnarounds. Training. It's the end of the season. We're all trained out. We're all trained out. Give them a rest. Give them a rest, please. Bielsa's like, well, rest. They can rest when they're dead. No. Rest their legs. We're coming up to an important part of the season, sir. I want them running into the ground. Please I am going to start from scratch. No, continue. Oh, we've got split views here. No, I'm going to... it would be a lesson to play. No, I will start again. It makes sense. There's no point in starting that bloody playthrough again. Jesus, it would be better to start from scratch so I can actually understand what the hell's going on. I didn't do a great deal, I seem to recall. I talked a lot in the first stream about everything and then did a couple of turns. And then I did a recorded session for the second video, I seem to recall. Contracts to expect... yeah. We'll get to that. If we get promoted, the season's done. The playthrough's done. If we don't get promoted... Oh, for God's sake. Then we've got a decision to make. Do we go for a second season? I'm kind of thinking we do. I hate to be beaten. Right, here's our latest financial information. We're making a small profit. We've got a decent little budget there for next season. If we are allowed to spend some of that we earn in prize money, we're going to get season ticket money in the pre-season, so we might tick just close to $1 million, which is a pretty decent budget for the Vanarama National. So yeah, that would be good. XCOM. Zemelf returned to his Witcher 3 LP this year after 11 years. I didn't even realise he didn't finish it. 11-year gap. Okay, he beats me on that one. God, old Zemelf. I still have to thank him for introducing me to the Witcher series, because it was his playthrough of The Witcher 1 that got me into the game. Never look back. Right, York. We're away to a very weak Wealdstone side, which means clearly we're going to lose, because that's what we do. Right, so we're away from home, so we're going to go positive, but we are going to keep shorter passing, higher tempo, run at defence. We're going to still pass into space. We've gone very narrow. I'm going to go back to BLCI's fairly narrow tempo. This is just like his tactic now, isn't it? Back rather than me going extreme. But I think extreme away from home is probably not the wisest, so a bit extra width there. We'll keep counter on, however, because he used to have it off. We'll keep it on. The lines... We could go completely, when we're going in our next home game, we're going completely mad, but we'll keep it as it was there. Everything there is kept the same. So we've turned counter on, we've gone back to positive, but everything else is roughly as BLCI would usually do it anyway. Woodyard. Woodyard is the battery replacement. There you go, easy peasy. Tom Walker on the left, that's right. Robinson and Young. Robinson can't believe his lucky stars, can he? Can't believe his lucky stars that he's getting some game time. Although, again, Scott Burgess did play so very well in that role, but no, we're going with ability. Robinson and Young, Saziba still on the right. Woodyard, the usual defensive backline of Clark. Well, it's Amos usually, but he's injured. Smith, Brennan, and Fallowfield. Sykes, Kenworthy back between the sticks. Bench is looking good. Everything's looking fine. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done and done. Yeah, I am debating playing The Witcher 3 again. Not on camera, obviously. Playing it again before the DLC comes out. I'm tempted. Go there and impress me. Qualify for the playoffs. No, just do that one. Should really be easing the pressure on these guys. Easing the pressure. No pressure. Forget the playoffs exist. We're already there, to be fair, so forget that. Just finish as high as you possibly can. I want the last 4 games to be 4 victories, because that will be as annoying as hell. Because it'd be like, why couldn't you do that early in the season? Why couldn't you do that when it mattered? Why now are you suddenly turned into Barcelona? Prime Barcelona back in the day. Guardiola's Barcelona. got an invite to a christening. Let me check the date. Is it when I'm on holiday? I think it was like soon. I know who it is. Let me see what's happening here. We are excited to invite 26th of July. Oh, I can make that. I like a good shindig. Is there any alcohol available? Is there any rum? Will there be any rum on the bar? That's the reason why I go to these gigs. Right, we're off and running. I don't know who's been playing better and who's not, but we're only 5 minutes in, so, you know, we'll go with the flow. Uncle Mars, welcome. You're in Bath today. About to go to a pub to watch the England game. You are really living it up in the... How are you finding the Grand Tour of the UK, by the way? You enjoying it? Speaking of the Grand Tour, Jeremy Clarkson, bombshell dropped live on bloody Clarkson's farm. Was it yesterday? It's quite bad news, isn't it? I really like Jeremy Clarkson. I saw somebody put on X today about something quite similar, but my experience with Clarkson tends to be when I was ill. It was his farm program that got me through my first bout of stress, which I didn't know what it was at the time. I watched the whole 3 seasons, binged them. And then a previous time when I had a really bad back and was out of work for a week, it was the Grand Tour that got me through that. So, you know, hope he gets well soon. I'm not liking this momentum here. Guys, look at this. I haven't been watching it, no. I'm still watching season 4. I'm up to the bit where he's bought the pub in season 4. So I'm a bit behind, but obviously I use X for Formula 1 news and other stuff. So I saw it plastered all over there, and it was on the BBC website this morning when I was checking it. We are playing horrendously bad here against a very weak side, and this is quite concerning. I wonder if we should let BLCI take over the second half here. I think we will, just to compare and contrast. But how about we do that? Oh, cheeky. We're gonna consult BLCI for half time. The assistant is not doing it. The assistant hasn't got a clue. I've not even given Wheelston's scouting report to him. Can we? We can't get to that now, can we? Right. Let's go to the dressing room. In fact, let's go back. Can we go back to the stats? Because it can show us what formation at least they're playing. Right, we can see the formation that they're playing. And we'll go to the match stats and see what BLCI has to say. So, let's go. Currently, half-time against Wheelston. Away. This is their team and formation, along with the current match stats. Any tactical advice, Mr. Bielsa, sir? That's exactly what I'm playing. Boom. Right. Oh, I haven't given them the match stats yet. Oh, stupid fool. Sorry. Follow up with the stats, thank you. You can't copy and paste stat. Let me stop that. Stop answering. Stop. There you go. And where's our player stats? So we've got a couple of people playing well in defence, which is not a good sign. If your defenders are playing well and they're the best players on the pitch, it means that they've attacked us far too much. There you go. Hello, Dirt, welcome. You've got a new job today. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. I am starting to look for a new job myself. I don't know what I want to do, but I need to get out of where I currently am. So it's contributing towards me ill health. Oh, but in good news, the one problem in my side, that lady, that very young lady who's been the bane of my life for the past... since January, there's been a development. She might be moving on. might be going away from me. Sooner rather than later, hopefully. Right, I read about the diagnosis. Seems they detected it early, so hopefully prognosis is on better side. Usually, yes, that is true. Yes, I completely get you. There are some which you would never want, like pancreatic, and there are some which, yeah, you won't mind having. You know, like testicular. That's quite a good success rate, isn't it? So yeah, I completely get that. Demoted, right? Yes. Yeah, I already told you, right? Yes, she's accepting a demotion. And in other football news, before BLCI decides to tell me that I'm an idiot and why you're playing Robinson, you idiot, why you're playing Burgess, football tomorrow. Now, don't forget, football, why? Because the option is you either continue to be off sick because you think that the current role that you can't do is stressing you out that much that you can't return, and therefore you get sacked due to unsustainable absence, or you take a downgrade, find a role that you can have a more fighting chance of being able to do and still get a relatively decent wage, because even on a demotion you're still earning, you know, about 35k at the grade below where she currently is. So it's not horrendous, is it? If I was in somebody, if I had got promotion to the next grade up and found I could not do that job, I'd accept a demotion. You know, I've got no pride with those kind of things. I've tried it. I've been promoted. Oh, my favourite tune is on. I love this. So yeah, it's like you're either gonna, you know, poor performance you out, or you're gonna end up going off sick and manage you out through sickness, or you take a demotion back to you. Well, I'll take a demotion then. Thanks very much. Tried this grade. One for me. See you later. Right. Anyway. Oh, I love this. Right, let's see what BLCI is saying about the half-time score. And I'm just conscious that we're supposed to be finishing the league and we've got an hour, so I'll be able to power through. Bielsa studies Wheelston's shape than the stats. 0-0 at half-time, I'm assuming. I didn't even give him the score. Half-time, I'm assuming. 0-0. You assume right. He points at one thing first. We have the ball, but the ball is not hurting them enough. You're doing plenty right. 61% possession, 45 final third passes, 24 progressive and 4 corners. And they've created very little. But the XG is basically even. What Wheelston are doing? They're in a back 5 with wing backs and packed middle. Blah 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 blah. Half-time changes. I will not panic, but I will sharpen the attack. Add focus play through the middle. Okay, well if he's going to do that, I'm going to... Right, not good enough, you need to improve. Simple as that. That's a very simple team talk. Pull your socks up, man. Pull them up. Focus play through the middle, go extremely narrow. They've got a back 5. If we keep going wide into crosses, we're feeding their centre-backs. We want Young to Robinson to Zeba between the lines, etc. So add focus play through the middle. Keep positive, keep short of passing, keep the rest. Consider passing to space. Already got it on, myself. Already got it on. Already one step ahead of you. Blah, 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 blah. Walker needs more service. Akinyi needs the ball to his feet. So Zeba can be the right side runner. Burgess for Robinson after 60 minutes if nothing changes. Davies for Akinyemi later. Do not overcommit both full backs. So that's it. Give them a bollocking. Add focus play through the middle. And consider some subs. Otherwise, we're not playing horrendous. In fact, we're not really. Nobody's playing like massively horrendous. But hopefully, we'll pack a punch in the second half. Let's get it done. Come on, team. Don't let me down. Come on now. I've had to consult Bielsa now. I've struggled and he's had to step in and say, what are you doing? Tell him to focus play down the middle, will you? Yes, boss. Yes, boss, I will do. Right, let's see if that makes a difference. We've gone even narrower now. We're punching through the middle like a harpoon. Brendan out wide to fallow field now. Let's concentrate on the game. We've had actually probably the slightly better momentum. I thought we were not so good off, but that looks like we were all right to me. Just need to sharpen it up and not go behind. Thank you. Thank you. What do you think you're doing? Brendan finds Woodyard. Replacement for Batty. Smith to Brendan. Just knocking it about with that shorter passing. Knocking it about. Out wide to Clark. Clark running forward. Cuts it inside to Robinson. Robinson with a long range effort. Now if that had gone flying in, That would have vindicated his selection all along. Corner highlight. Walker with the corner. Come on, attack the near post. Attack the near post. Attack the near post. And he does. It's Robinson. He almost got a screamer. He scores a header. I'll take him. Whichever way you're going to score, I'll have it. Well done, Sonny Jim. He attacks it. He rises above his defenders. He leaps. And he nods it in. It's 1-0 to York. And now, can they stretch their legs? Oh, it's fantastic. I love Witcher 3. I've been listening to Skyrim music, Oblivion music, and Witcher music for the past 2 weeks. Young, any acres of space. Oh, he should have done better there. He had plenty of space to shoot. But look at the momentum shift. Look at that momentum shift. We just need to be careful here. Can I manage this game without Bielsa's help? He would say go standard. Around about 75 minutes, I reckon. And it's now about 62 minutes, so I might just consider what... Oh, no. I thought maybe we were going to get a highlight ourselves there. This is their highlight. They're diving it... We did all that hard work, and we've just let them back in, just like that. Right, it's substitute time. And there's no guts, no flipping glory. I'm not having this. I'm not having it! You hear me? Chadwick's coming on. We're doing a triple subbage? It's probably a bit extreme. In fact, the middle of the park is playing well. So, middle of the park can stay. No, we'll put Chadwick on the right. Davies is coming on there. We'll take one sub reserve for injuries or for a late sub. We're pushing up. Quite tempted to... Oh, no, that's fine. Attacking. Anything else we need to do? Focus play through the middle. Still keep that on. Keep everything else the same. Everything else is still the same there. What we should have done is, I don't know, maybe taken counter... I think it was too early to start tweaking the tactic. About 1-0 on 62 minutes. Let's encourage this. What the hell's happening here? Don't even bother trying to flipping score a winner here. Not a chance, team. Not a chance. Come on. Come on. Come on. We've got 20 minutes. I'm expecting 4 wins in the last 4 games, so that you can just tell me that we could have done this, but we just thought we'd tease you and save it till the end. But even if you did, I wouldn't mind, because it's good form for the playoffs. So Robinson with another long range effort. I was a bit tamer, keeper there, a bit dramatic. Could probably have held on to that. Walker with the corner. Robinson again at the near post. Heads it over this time, but he got another chance. Another chance there, and Ferguson's been shown the yellow card. Come on, team. I'm going to try something. Final try. Young's going to drop back. Woodyard is going to be switched for Burgess. We're going to switch Burgess for Robinson. Put Burgess in his Mazzala role that he's been so good at. I can't really go very attacking, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the line right up. We're going full press, full line, full guns blazing. I'm also... Oh, we scored! We scored! Have we scored? Hang on! I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. We're going to go standard. We're going to go balanced. We're going to take the sting out. We've got a bit of time wasting here. No, what is it? I'll have to taste it afterwards. Oh, give me a second. Let me finish this match. Hang on. Taking things out, taking things back. Counter press, balanced. We're happy with that. Take that off. Take that off now. Take that off also. That'll do. Close it out. Close it out. I still didn't see this, how we scored. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, team. Close the match out. Close it out. Close it out. Come on. Oof. That's it. Well done. Well done, Sonny Jim. Robinson. Is it a counter? Is it a counter? Robinson still driving forward. Chadwick on this right-hand side. He's just holding it up. Fallowfield back to Joe. He's been tackled there. Look at this momentum. We've completely switched this game on its head. Fallowfield gets the ball inside. Young. And now back in possession here as York look to put the game beyond reach. Robinson. Fallow field. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's it. Drive inside. Oh, Davies with a chance. Davies with a chance there. That was a bit of a bad effort there, considering how close you were to the goal. Oof. Oh no. 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 This game just likes to give you a heart attack every so often. That's it. Kill it. We're done. We're done here. We're done here. Take this thing out completely now, please. This is actually a proper highlight. This is not the end of the game highlight. This better be our highlight, I'm telling you now. Don't. Game, don't do it. Oh, is it going to be ours? Could it be the end of the game? It could be the end of the game. I don't know. It was a bit early. It's a bit early. Something's going to happen here. I can feel it in my waters. But the way the ball is ping-ponging around, I might do question whether... Oh, no. That's it. That's it. Foul him. I'll take that. Professional foul. We like that. We like that. That's it. Referee. Beep, 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 beep. Fergie time. Fergie time. Come on now. Come on now. Off. Game's finished. What are you doing? Here. Get it out. There'll be a momentary pause. It's nearly 96 minutes now. Are you having a laugh? Referee, do you have a whistle? Goodness me. Well, it will be better than theirs, I can guarantee it. And next one for us, by the way. Ooh. My mother's turning her hand to a new recipe. Just have to sample it, it's delicious. Right, that was a fantastic victory. And it puts us no closer to fourth spot because Oldham and Halifax both appear to have won their games. Ref lost his whistle. Yeah, he did. He did. He just wanted to cause me agony. That's precisely what he wanted to do. Right, let's give Mr. BL's AI the match stats here. 2-1 at full time. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, this is slowing. This is a slow one, isn't it? Right, let's see what we weren't at our best, but we got the result. Right, that's one victory out of 4. As I said, we're going to win the next 4 games. I can feel it. This is exactly what's going to happen. We're going to win the next 4 games. Just to say, well, look what you could have won. Right. So we're literally, they've got a game in hand, obviously, but as things currently stand, we're 2 points behind 4th place. Now we've got Halifax to play, which would put us on 80 and them on 79, but they still have a game in hand, so we still have to have them slip up. But, and the same with Oldham, because they could go a point ahead as well, so even though we've got them to play, they still have to slip up against other teams. But yeah, 2-1 at full time. Let's see what Mr. BLCI says about the match. Do I pass the test? Or is he going to take the credit for the half-time tweaks? I think he should, to be fair, because I wouldn't have gone focused down the middle. That would not have come into my thinking. Oh, Halifax have played. I was going to say we're playoff bound. Hey! It's not us. We're York. It's simply because I usually play as Halifax when I play Vanarama team. I played with Halifax probably about 5 times now. So when I saw Halifax playoff bound, I was instantly just slipped into my old habits there. The Shaman, playing at the Shea. I know everything about them. I should go and watch them, actually. Right, Portugal go offside. Bielsa takes the final streak, and this time he doesn't care that it was messy. Wealdstone 1, York 2. At this stage, beauty's optional, points are not. This is a huge away win, especially after the Maidenhead frustration. You deserved the result overall. 13 shots to 8, 4 on target to 5, XG slightly better, 1.5 to 0.89, 65% possession, 72 final third passes, 96% pass completion. Wealdstone did threaten, but we controlled the ball and created the better overall chance volume. The half-time correction worked enough. You see, I told you to take the credit. The key was getting more central penetration after the first half. We were too safe early, but the changes gave us the breakthrough. Robinson's scoring is important. Yeah, mainly because he's been sat on the bench for months. Davies' scoring is also massive. He keeps proving that he's not just backup noise, he's a genuine option who can win games. Table impact, massive. We are now 6th, 77 points and heading in the right direction. Within touching distance of the teams above. Playoffs are looking much safer. 5th and even 4th is absolutely still live. Good stuff. We are in it. We are in it to win it. I just want to finish as high as possible. If we can finish 4th in our first season with players that don't quite fit the positions they're supposed to, Chadwick has got no place in this team in his current formation. Next season, if we do a next season, we're going to go with Bielsa's much more traditional 3-3-1-3 formation rather than the 4-1-4-1, which is also an iteration of it. But we're going to actually go more aggressive and play with attacking wingers rather than a flat 4. I've already thought it out. We're going to take this league by storm. By hook or by crook, we're taking this league by storm next season if we need to do, if we're still here. So we're gonna prepare ourselves accordingly. Right, Mr. BLCI, sir, it's time for me to show you the scouting report for Maidenhead, our FA Trophy semi-final. Silverware is within 2 games reach. We'd have to play the mighty Chesterfield in the final if we get there, but they weren't so mighty when they came to our ground, were they? They hung on for a draw, hung on for grim death. We battered them. So I'm not that, I'm still quietly confident. Maidenhead next up in the FA Trophy semi-final. Here is the scouting report. Let's see what he wants to do. As I take the time over here. No training injuries, please. Billy Chadwick not happy that promise has been. What do I want to do about it? I'll dress him properly, and then sell you at the end of the season. You played in the last game as a sub. What's wrong with you? Stop moaning. You don't fit the system. You're an attack. It might next season actually, because if we go to attacking wingers rather than normal wingers, he'd fit then because he can play in the attacking winger role. Okay, maybe we'll keep him. He's 3-star. He's just playing out of position for this system, and he's got potential to get better as well at 24. Maybe we better keep him on his good side because he could prove useful next season actually if we change formation. Right. Blah. This is a semi-final. We respect it, but we also have the league running, so that selection has to be strong enough to win without burning everyone. Main tactical lesson from the 1-1 draw. Blah. Starting approach. Because it's a cup semi-final and we already dropped points to them, I start with the lockpick version. What the hell's a lockpick version? Lockpick version? Lockpick version? What lockpick version? I'm going to have to rename the tactic now. The lockpick. Right, let's see what he's picking. He's picking the positive mentality. He's picking... Oh, he wants us to play through the middle straight away. He's hung on to that from the last match. He wants to start with it now. Oh, is he coming? Is he cottoning onto something here? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. So let's take a look at what he wants to propose to do here. How many games left? 3 league games and this FA trophy. To squeeze into an hour, is it doable? Probably not. Shorter passing. Work the ball into the work ball into boxes off. Pass into space. Is that on or off? He's happy with counter being left on because they've got poor passing. Slightly higher tempo. That's slightly higher. So he wants us to take the tempo down. Shorter passing, low crosses, running defence is on. Focus play through the middle. Okay. Right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Now, the team selection. Watson. This is him in control. Back to his normal. Watson in goal. Fallowfield or Clark. Fallowfield or Clark. Amos is injured, so it's going to have to be Fallowfield and Clark. Brennan and Crooks or Smith. We're just going to go with our strongest option there. Woodyard, Young and Dyson. Oh, Dyson's coming back in. Oh, what, Dyson? Dyson had played for donkey's years. Zeba, Davies and Davies coming in. And Barnes coming. Where's Barnes? Zeba, Barnes on the left. Barnes on the left. So we're protecting some of the legs. I think Tom Walker coming in for you, my friend. Akinyemi, Burgess, Duckworth and Corden, that's fine. I didn't do the opposition instructions in the last match, I just remembered it also. I'd go near strong but not full rotation, so that's Brennan and Smith, Amos, Batty or Woodyard, yep, Young, Burgess, Dyson, or Burgess. No, I'm going to go Burgess here. I'm going to go Burgess here rather than Dyson because that's what he's saying. He says he would prefer to go strong. So, he wants to play Akinyemi as well. Okay, sorry. Because we don't need to protect. We're fine. We're fit and healthy, so we don't need to protect. We're already in the playoffs, so let's go for it. Akinyemi, Barnes. Is he still playing Barnes though? He's still playing Barnes. Wide players come inside, fullback support, but final blow is defensive warning, match management, blah blah blah. Positive lockpick version from the start. Positive lockpick version. The lockpick. This is now henceforth known as the lockpick, apparently. Let's do a bit of that. There you go. Just keep it light touch, really, more than anything. Okay, folks. FA Trophy semi-final. Bottom of the league though, so this is definitely doable, but in cup competitions, the underdogs often have a lot to play for. They're getting relegated by the looks of it. This is their only hope of glory this season. They're probably going to be really chomping for it. Boop. There we go. Let's get this show on the road. This is BLCI's selection. We'll go back to my selection for the last 3 league games. Although I'll take a leaf out of his book and bear in mind what he's saying. Right, here we go. We're off. We're off. Off and racing. Oh, it's the wrong game. Wait till this highlight finishes, unless it looks like we're going to score a goal, because it's not forced to be anything meaningful, other than we've just kicked off. It's nice to see the packed stands here at York Road. That's not in York, obviously. So Zeba with a long-range effort. Whoa! Not just a kick-off highlight. It was an actual highlight there. Zeba with a thunderous effort. Burgess taking the corner here. Headed clear. Barnes still with the ball. There's a shot in there. Sky high. Sky high, but York are starting with purpose. We hear in the grapevine they're playing some kind of lockpick tactic. Clark on the left-hand side. Puts the cross in. So Zeba, all 5 foot of him, is not going to really score from there, is he, with his head? He's not the tallest fella. One of my tactics that works very well in the lead save that I'm going to employ next season with York if we do have a second season because we don't get promoted is I'm looking purposefully for a centre-back that's bigger than 6'5" as a corner weapon because it works very well. Clark on the left-hand side, driving in. Is he going to put the low cross, back post, so Zeba's there to finish it. It's 1-0. A clinical counter-attack. Clark driving down the left-hand side, 2 defenders not being able to contain him, and he puts a low cross in. It goes past at least 5 people, and Zeba can't believe his luck and slots it in at the keeper's left-hand lower side. It's 1-0 in the FA Trophy semi-final. We'll take it. York absolutely battering Maidenhead at this moment in time, according to the momentum and the match stats and everything. Possession, shots, everything. Maidenhead creeping into the game a little bit, but we'll take it. It's a bit of praise, yeah, they're happy with a bit of praise. Go team, come on. Oh, Yeovil have equalised against Chesterfield. I'm assuming Chesterfield were going to win because they're playing. The Yeovil are in the National League South, a league below us. So I thought it was a nailed on victory, but Yeovil are making a fight of it. This is an FA Trophy. This, as I said, the underdogs have more to play for. Adams was a dangerous free kick, closer than I would have liked. Right, the half-time score is 1-0, and Maidenhead have not had a sniff. Not had a sniff. They've had a little piddly shot, barely had the ball. They've had 18 final third passes, which is actually more so than I would have imagined. Our divisions have been less than 10, given our dominance. But no, we have got them well and truly under our spell. Just need to make sure that we get second, just to keep that calmness. We don't want to be sucker punched. I'll go till 60 minutes. I don't think Bielsa is going to make any changes until 60 minutes. We're winning and we're dominating, so why fix what isn't broken? We'll pause it at 60 and see what he wants to do. Go standard, keep as it is, any subs he wants to do. But right now, York are on top, but it's a tentative lead. Akinyemi, great ball over the top. Here's Burgess. Good save by the keeper. Burgess fighting for his place. He's been replaced by Robinson recently. He's not a happy man. Akinyemi at the near post. Keeper clutches onto it lovingly. Still 1-0. Finley Barnes not playing very well on that right-hand side. He might be the first to be subbed off, I think, and put a natural right-sided player there. Akinyemi, great first touch football there, and Barnes with a tame effort. They're just talking about you, Sonny Jim, and that could have been the nail in your coffin. He's playing even worse. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's on the left, isn't he? We do have Walker on the bench. Woodyard cuts inside to Young. Young plays it back to Smith, who's playing up to Clark. Just keeping possession nicely here, York. Just looking for that opening to develop. Oh, fantastic ball! Oh! That would have been a fantastic goal. A great vision there. Right, let's pause things for a second, shall we? And see what Mr. Bielsa wants to do. This is his rodeo, after all. 1-0 after 68 minutes. I take it it's still 1-1. Oh my god. So the thing that my mother made, the camera is not in the right position. I'm not happy with the camera's positioning. There we go, that's a bit better. So my mother, when she came in, and then obviously she wanted me to try something she's making for one of her friends. I don't think she's ever done this before. This is how she can just turn her hand to cooking. You know, when people have got the natural gift of being able to cook, it's usually mothers that have this gift. to turn the hand to anything. I've never made this, I'll just try it, and it just tastes like the nicest version of whatever they've tried that you've ever tasted in your life. Well, she's making some Jamaican patties for somebody. So she's making the mincemeat to go into the patties. She's not making the pastry for them, she's just making the meat. Absolutely flipping delicious. I said, mother, as you might have heard, make sure you're making us some. I want some. Don't just give it to the guests. It's just because she's making it for a function. But yeah, save some for us. Absolutely delicious. Right, so we got 1-0, 68 minutes, FA Trophy semi-final. We have done enough to lead, now we must do enough to finish. We should be further ahead according to the stats. 1 cheap set piece, 1 long ball, 1 silly foul, and the semi-final gets stupid. Balanced. Balanced it is. Okay. And take off that, and take off that. No, not that, sorry. Was it that? No, keep that on. It was counter. Take counter off. So he wants counter off. He wants pass into space off. He wants Barnes off, naturally. He's playing poorly. Burgess is losing legs. Dyson comes on. And Akinyemi would be... Davies would be the last sub, around about 80 minutes. Do not go defensive. No stupid late fouls. No red card nonsense. Just keep the ball. Right, let's do it. So we'll get to 80 minutes, I'll sub on Davies, and then we'll also probably just take the sting out a little bit and do a bit of time wasting. And that'll be us, I think, in terms of tweaks. Don't want to go overly kind of negative. We are still dominant here, but we just don't want to open ourselves up to something chaotic happening unnecessarily. Another goal will be absolutely perfect right now. Please do oblige. I've spoken. Do it. Low cut back. Bit optimistic from there, but we still have the ball. Woodyard. Dyson. Long range effort. Just come on, and he thought he could be a hero, didn't he? Corner. Corner to York. This could be it. Akinyemi's looking like he's going to attack this. Akinyemi, he can't reach it. Fallow field. Is he going to put it back? Oh, that's a... What the hell are you doing? That's a wild shot. Yeah, if we get sucker punched here, look at the momentum. If they score anytime now, criminal. Chesterfield are winning 2-1 in the other semi-final. They're getting a bit of... I did say I was going to actually waste some time, didn't I? I completely forgot. I'm a great football manager. But this looks like it's the end of the game. FA Trophy final, here we come. Trophy is still in the cards here. A 4th place finish and a piece of silverware. Even if we didn't get promoted, I'd still consider it a relatively successful season, I suppose. An FA Trophy and a 4th place finish and promotion through the playoffs would be the best result, obviously. I don't need to send him the stats. It's just an FA Trophy game, and we were quite dominant there. So yeah, a dominant one. Not many more of a dominant 1-0s will you ever see. That was good enough, just about. Bit too nail biting, but good enough. Seems they're a hard team to break down, Maidenhead, because don't forget we drew them 1-1 in the league, so they're not the easiest of teams to beat. Let's check out the match result. So Oldham win 1-0, not good for us. Halifax also win 2-1 away at Boreham Wood. That's a tough game for them. They did very well there. Also not good for us. It means they still are out of reach. We need them to drop points, not just against us when we play them, but against any other team that they're playing right now, and they haven't dropped points today, which is bitterly disappointing. But there's still time. £15,000. Oh, a whole 15,000. That might pay for a couple of players' wages for the week. For our FA Trophy semi-final victory there. Oldham have now secured their place in the playoff. You've got to say that we have. Can't see us losing 3 games out of the last 3, and Bromley winning all of their 3, so you kind of think it's done. But I want to finish as high as possible. get that slightly easier draw in the semi-final first stage. Would be nice. Last thing we want to be doing is playing Chesterfield for our first game. That's our last thing we want. We're in the final. We are indeed. So when is the final? Right, it's right there, 12th of May. So yeah, if we manage to finish these league games today, which we should be able to, we've got the FA Trophy final and the playoffs for the final stream of this season. Boreham Wood, that's tough. I mean, these two games are tough, but they're at home, so you know, home matches. Okay. I'm going to stick with Bielsa's lockpick for the Boreham Wood game. I think I'll have to pick the team, but the lockpick will live on. The lockpick will live on. I'm going to lockpick our way to victory. Pick some locks. Let's have that as a rest day, please. Also. Thank you. England lineup. Right, let's have a look at the England lineup. So we've got Pickford in goals. We've got James. You know the really bad thing is, because I've not watched England for so long, right, and I don't watch Premier League football either, I don't know almost a third of them names. James, I don't know who James is. I know who John Stones is. Conser, I think I remember. Is Conser the one with the dreadlocks? O'Reilly, not a clue who he is. Anderson, don't know him. Rice, I know Rice. Madueke, don't know who he is. I know Bellingham. Gordon, I know. Harry Kane, obviously. Yeah, almost half the team. I don't even know who they are. Don't even know who they are. Not a clue. I mean, hopefully we do well. No Phil Foden. What was there? Did I read that in the news? Phil Foden to get picked. Oh, we've got youth players. Youth intake day. Look at this. A good intake. You're not kidding me. Look at the potential here. Not bad. Midfielder right. Oh, we're going to move away from that though, aren't we? He's pretty decent. Let's look at his stats here. Yeah, got potential. Got potential. I've never been one when it comes to these kind of games. When it comes to Football Manager, I've never ever taken an interest in the youth side of things. You know, some people love to do the youth development kind of, you know, saves. I've never done any. I mean, not that I haven't played this game enough, and once I've finished with my Leeds playthrough and this playthrough, I'm thinking of shelving this game forever. But you know, a little niggly thing at the back of my head says, "Well, you just try a youth playthrough, just once, just try, focus on youth for once, just once, maybe create the best youth in the country." York injury updates. Woking versus Dorking. Crunch lineup. Match preparation, Boreham Wood. I ain't going to ask Bielsa about tactics. We're going in here ourselves again. And if we're struggling at half time, we'll just ask him to get us out of the jail free like he did last time. Ah dear. Fettis. Who's Fettis? Hold a team meeting. Why do we want to put pressure on people? I mean, it'll help with the morale if we say the right thing. Come on, we'll qualify the players. We'll win here. Boreham Wood are not in our class. We've been good in form, and the wrong in and the playoff spot is one ours. We win here. Let's do it. Ooh. I think pre-season expectations were for us to finish in the playoffs, so we kind of expect to there. So I think we can actually be quite confident that we should be able to G them up to actually achieve that without having to ease expectations. Where like, oh, we're in the playoff spots and we were predicted to finish in the lower half of the table. Then yeah, easy expectations a bit because like we're here by some miracle. But no, we're expected to be here, so you should step up to the plate and you should get a playoff spot. Now get out there, kick some ass. And they're suitably inspired by my words, you see. Quite inspirational I can be, occasionally. Match press conferences, don't do them here, thank you. I have an assistant for that. Why would I want to talk to the media? I'm having a laugh. Makes me think, have I ever talked to the media in real life? I've been approached by the media when I was in the police. Stood on a cordon. What's happening here? I'm from 9TV News. I don't care if you're the Queen, love. You're not coming in. And you know the drill. Ring the press office. I was also in the paper once. Not in, again, stood on a scene guard, but they obviously took a picture of the scene, and I was there in my top hat and my high-vis jacket, stood there. So, oh, it's me, look. Fun times. Right, let's have a look. So we're sticking with the lockpick, which means positive mentality. Pass into space. We're going to still focus through the middle. A touch off the tempo because we're away from home. Fairly narrow, we'll stick with that. Counter. Now, counter being on was specific to Maidenhead because they had poor passing. And pass into space was also specific for the team. So if we're less confident because Bournemouth are better, I'm thinking pass into space and counter should be turned off to be a bit more sturdy and less chaotic. Do you know what? I'm going to channel my inner Bielsa here and do it. Our last away match of the season. In the league at least. Right, Barnes for Walker. Akinyemi's on. Burgess. Robinson's coming back in, folks. He's back in. Saziba Woodyard. Is Batty back? Is he still banned? He's still banned. The defence is still happy with the defence. Yep. Nobody on the bench that shouldn't be. Kennedy. Chadwick, sorry. Chadwick for Barnes. Barnes is better in that position, though. He's actually, you know, he plays in that position, but Chadwick is the better player. Dun, 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 dun. Sure, that's how it goes, isn't it? Right, let's go, team. Let's get this done. Last away game of the season. Let's have it be a victory. We battered Bournemouth 3-0 in the cup. Let's batter them again. Sweep aside Oldham, sweep aside Halifax, and then take the playoffs by storm, win the FA Trophy. Job's a good one. How about that? That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Whereas with a real-life Bielsa team, at the back end of the season is when they struggle most because they're knackered. Because he's running them into the ground. But maybe our hard pre-season, our very physical pre-season, will give us that extra bit of fitness. Whilst the other teams are failing, our sharpness and our determination to be fit will spur us on to good things. We're off! We're off and running. It's the final league away match for York City this season. How are they going to get on? Let's find out. Boreham Wood off to a promising start there for the kick-off. They're looking like they might have another chance here. Nope, Saziba intercepts. Well done, Saziba. Well done, Sonny Jim. He's been one of our star players this season. It's going to be an interesting pre-season. We've got to figure out who's staying, who's going, which players we need to bring in. I hate pre-season. I really do. I pore over players for ages. It's not going to be a quick thing. "19 minutes. It's been a bit of a dry game. Walker with it. Ooh, Walker there. Flashing effort. Let's shout some encouragement to the boys. Come on! We're not really doing a great deal. Maybe going through the middle is formation specific. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. What formation are they playing? Because the other team were playing like a back four, right? A back five. Well, so are these guys, actually. It would make sense to go through the middle, wouldn't it? Surely. I mean, we've got the momentum, so just nothing to show for it. Not sure. We'll consult BLCI at half-time again. After my tactic and selection has yielded another damp squib. Unless we can score from this. Was Walker on this left hand side? He's going to put a cross in. No, he cuts it back to Clark. Get the ball in the box somehow. Get the ball in the box somehow. Young. Oh, he's going to shoot from there, isn't he? No, he's not. He's going to square it to Fallowfield. Fallowfield back to Young. Young now. He's going to shoot now. Drives inside. Oh, and that's bit of a tame effort there, to be fair. In the end. Young forward to Fallowfield's on a yellow card. Didn't see that. I had to take him off any sort of hard tackle. Oh, he's danced past his man. He's cut inside here. This is a fantastic solo effort. Take a shot, son. Oh, that would have been an absolutely brilliant goal. Fantastic solo effort by Fallowfield there. Danced past two men like it was nothing. Oh, corner. Okay. I think they might do it for half time. Normally, before the halves, we usually have a big flurry of activity, and past couple of games, nothing. I think I need to be sacked. Go back to get rid of this assistant. It's crap. Get Bielsa back. That's a very good first half performance. No, it's not. It's horrendous. I don't like what I saw. Fire them up. You useless fools. Right. Let's go to the stats screen and we shall see what the main man wants to say about things. That's that. We'll give our player stats to him. And we will give the Boreham Wood formation to him as well. He should remember Boreham Wood scouting report from the previous time we played them. So 0-0 at half time away to Boreham Wood. Let's see what he says. Let's see what tweaks. I'm intrigued. I now suddenly want to switch to. I don't know why I don't know why I'm saying it. I just do it. I now want to switch to. Where's the? I now want to switch to combat music. Combat music, please. Combat soundtrack. There you go. Let's have some combat themes. Which is combat music. Combat music mega mix. That'll do. We'll try that. Let's get some excitement here. Right, what's Bielsa saying? He leans over the sheet and taps the crossing line first. We're not asking the right question, he says. This isn't bad, it's just blunt. They've had 0 shots on target, only 0.15 XG, and we've got into their third far more often. But our issue is obvious. Is it? Against the back five, that's exactly what they want. Basically, low crosses are going nowhere. Add focus for play through middle. We're already there, Bielsa. I'm already there. I already preempted it. I'm a tactical genius just like you. It's pot luck, to be honest with you. But we can go narrow, though. Turn pass into space on. We'll turn it on now. I'm going to actually go quicker tempo as well. Burgess and Davies subs. Go attacking at 65 minutes if still 0-0. Okay, cool. So we have put the tempo up slightly. We have gone narrower, and we're still. We've now put pass into space on. Saziba not playing particularly well. Might have to come off. Akinyemi might have to come off. Otherwise, we're going attacking at 65 minutes. I'm probably putting counter on as well. I would have thought. This is not the battle music I was hoping for, but we'll live with it. I like that one that goes dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That one. That's the one I like. I better hear it before the end of the stream. This one. It heard me. It heard me. Unless it's part of the same track and it was subconsciously getting to that bit, you know. Fallow field on its right hand side. Here he comes. Here he comes. Don't cross it because we're not doing very well with crossing. Woodyard. Fallow field. Crosses it in and Ashmore plucks it out of the air. Oh, I forgot to put the keeper in. My usual keeper. I've kept Watson in. Clark. Oh, he's beating a man again. Oh, he's just lost it there. I thought he was going to beat another man and beat two men again like in the last match. Put a low cross in and hallelujah. 1-0. Walker. He's still got the ball. He's driving again. He's a menace on his left-hand side as Walker for Robinson. We're probing. We're probing. Just need to get a bit of space to open up somehow. Fallow field. Ooh! Wicked deflection there. Keeper had to palm that away for a corner. The ball could have deflected anywhere. Ooh, corner highlight. Here we go. Corner highlight. Corner highlight. Who's coming in? Robinson. Robinson. No, nobody. Nobody there. And now they're countering very quickly. Zeba gets back well. Let's go. Cycle it back in. Do not take your foot off their throats. Come on, Watson, what are you doing? I hate when they boot the ball like that. Oh! Oh dear. A miss header. Oh, we're getting all the classics out now. We're getting all the classics. Walker with the corner here from this left-hand side. It's a poor corner. Come on, team. Come on, team. Young. Oh, it's a great ball. Oh, that's a fantastic goal. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Young with a splitting through pass and Zeba with a thunderous first-time finish. It's 1-0. 55 minutes. Smith plays it forward to Clark. First touch. Young takes a touch, plays it in, and look at that for a finish. Absolutely beautiful. That is 1-0. That is, should we change some stuff? Is that Portugal game? Is it finished already? 1-1? Or are you just foreboding us this game finishing 1-1? Oh, that's a bit of a drop points for Portugal. What is it going on in this World Cup? These smaller teams are causing some problems, aren't they? Akinyemi. Oh, ooh, it went sliding in there like nobody's business. Oh, no, gotta say, don't let him get a shot off there. There's two of you. Right, I'm going to speak to Bielsa. 1-0 on 61 minutes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I got distracted, but I was saying whilst we wait for Bielsa to speak. You know that I've been really struggling with Thursday footballs because we haven't had a regular team, and for the first time since 2010, since I've been playing with this team, we didn't have enough players to field a team in the cup. We withdrew from the cup. Never happened. I wasn't upset about it because I'm sick of playing with random ragtag ringers every week. I don't know if I told you, but when the last game that I played with them, before we ended up not being able to have enough players to finish the season off properly, we played the team that I used to play for, and that I played for last season in the league below, and who asked me to play for them the season just finished, and I said, well, no, I'll stick with the team I'm with because, you know, like, I'm kind of loyal. And we beat them like 4-1 or something, and I scored 3. I absolutely ripped them apart, and I felt really bad because they're my old team. I ripped them to bits. For whatever reason, on that game, I was full of energy and single-handedly destroyed them. And then he asked me again. He texted me last week to say, are you still playing with your old team, or do you want to come to us this season? And I was like, no, I'm staying with the team, knowing full well that we are going to have a kick-ass team this season, because we've got 2 new players, one of which is an ex-semi-pro, and the other one which is very good, and he's top scorer on Sunday for us because he plays for us on Sunday as well. And one of our other very good players is returning now this season, apparently, more regularly. And another good player who hasn't played all last season because he got a blood clot in his leg. Is now able to play again. So we've literally got a really strong team. So when we put the team out, the message went out yesterday. Who's playing? We've got a game tomorrow, 8:30. I put my name forward. I'm always first to put my name up. Yeah, I'll play. I'm playing, obviously. Never miss a game. Yep, semi-pro man. Yeah, I'm playing. Like, oh, yeah, I'm back. I'm playing. Yeah, oh, I'm playing. Oh, I looked at all the names on the team sheet and I thought, oh dear, that's a good team. Who are we playing tomorrow? My old team. Again, first game of the season. So I'm like, oh, this could be murder. This could be murder. I mean, if we don't win the league this season, right, with the team that we've got, if we manage to keep everybody fit and everybody actually turns up every week, we'll never win it on a Thursday ever again. So I'm looking forward to Thursday football for a change. I can't wait to actually play tomorrow. I'm like, yes, finally, I don't have to be the one doing everything myself because nobody else knows how to play because I'm playing with people that have never played with us before. I'm playing with seasoned veterans and very good players. I can sit and defend and do what I do best, which is defend. I don't have to try to score the goals and defend at the same time because I can't do everything. I'm not expert, but many people bring the extra water breaks. Apparently they're killing teams' momentum. I mean, how hot is it where they're playing? Because I've noticed these water breaks and I'm like, water breaks? What do you need water breaks for? Unless it's like 40 degrees, if it's like 20 degrees odd, you don't need water breaks. I'm sorry. Come now. Is it like 40 degrees? I don't think it's 40 degrees everywhere they're playing, is it, surely? Anyway, what's somebody else saying? Oh, it is a size 40. Okay, water breaks are necessary, then that's fine. Okay, as long as there's a good reason for it. And ad breaks. It is America. They've turned it into the Super Bowl, haven't they? That's the one thing I noticed when I was watching American football, when I was on a cruise once, laying back on the sunbed on the outdoor cinema screen, there was a Super Bowl one, right? So it's an American cruise company. We're in the Caribbean, American cruise ship. Obviously lots of Americans under the ship. Super Bowl, big thing, right? So they were all watching this match. I'm laid there thinking, A, what the hell's happening? I don't understand American football. But B, why are there so many breaks? Beep, beep, break, advert, beep, beep, advert, beep, advert. I'm like, what? How can you enjoy this? There's just not, you're just getting into the action and it's a stoppage. And then every stoppage is an advert. And it's like, what the hell is this? No, it was bizarre. Da 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 da. I mean, do not instantly drop to our own box. Oh, we're still keeping the tactic until 70 minutes. And then we're going to go to balance. And I'm going to start making some subs. We'll wait till 70 minutes. I'm going to start making some subs. Oh, I just touched my lens. Oh, I hate when I touch my lens because I get a finger mark on it and you can't wipe these with a tissue because it smudges. I've got to get my bloody... Oh, did I hit the bar? Did I hit the crossbar? I hit the bar. Oh, we've got the same situation happening where they get a bit out of sync. Robinson for Burgess, Walker for Chadwick, And Akinyemi for Davies, maybe 80 minutes. I don't want to overcommit here, but counter stays off. We'll take a tick out of the spacing, keep it narrow, take the pass out of space off, still focus through the middle though, and give it till 80 minutes and then we'll put a bit of time wasting on. How about that? Kill this match off if we can. We've had lots of the momentum, we've had lots of the shots, we've committed them to pretty much, I was going to say pretty much nothing, but they've had 8 shots. They're not completely dead in the water here, are they? Right, what are we on? 10 past 8 with 2 games to go. Foul him. Foul him if you have to. If that had gone in, I would have, in real life, I'd have been slapping you. Foul him. Yellow card, done. I mean, he was the last man, so that could have been red card territory. But still. I'm all for a professional foul, me. I love a professional foul in five-a-side. I'm a master at it. What I'm a master of in five-a-side, and everybody hates it. Everybody hates it that plays against me, and everybody mentions it. I know I smirk when I get away with it. Is that you can't put a price on experience, right? So I've played football a long time. I know a thing or two, about how to play and how to defend, because I'm a defender by trade. Yes, I know I score a lot of goals, but I'm a defender by trade. And I love defending. I love it. I love nothing more. I like to score goals, and it's been great getting top scorer for the past couple of seasons on a Sunday. But that's not my primary job. My primary job is to defend. And I love nothing more than coming up against a really good player and being told, right, he's your man. You can't go anywhere. You're the only one that can mark him, so you need to stop him from going anywhere. And I literally do not leave that person's side for the entire 30 minutes. And they go nowhere and do nothing. And I love nothing more than doing that. And even there's been some games where I've not even left our own half. And the five-a-side pitch is not big, but I've barely actually left our half, because I've been literally defend and nothing else. And I love it. Absolutely love it. I was getting onto that story for a particular reason, and I can't remember what it was now. I hate this. I can't see this. Absolutely love defending. And that was a very solid win. I'm telling you, we're winning the next 4 games in a row. I knew it was going to happen. Just to spite me. Oh, now this is interesting. Chesterfield have dropped down. Chesterfield have even dropped down. We could finish 3rd here. It's slim, but we could. We could finish. Oh, this is what I'm going to say. So basically, I'll sell 1-0 at full time. I could have given the stats, but it doesn't really matter right now, does it? Ruby-dibby-doo is well done. We're in the playoffs. Well done, team. Is what people always say, and I think to myself, is they always say you get away with everything. Shirt pulling, fouls that should be fouls that never get given, And I say to people, well, it's how you do it. You've got to be clever how you do it. And I do get away with murder, but it's because A, I know a few tricks, and B, it's because I am the most placid and calm person down there. Everybody's kicking off, carrying on, shouting, screaming at the referee. Me, I just carry on as normal, get on with my stuff, don't say boot with a goose. So you've got a very placid and calm mentality, and everybody knows me down there. If I lose my temper, someone's going to miss, because it's very rare it happens. So because I've got that kind of nature, it works in my favour. It's like, it can't be a foul, because he don't foul people. And I very rarely give away a foul as well. I probably foul maybe once, twice a game, if that. Because I'm more of a person that's all about shepherding more than kind of diving in. So it's very rare that I give. And I'm very clever with where I foul people. If I'm going to foul people, I ain't going to foul you in a dangerous position. I'm going to shepherd you. If we're on the halfway line, there's no chance of you going anywhere, then I might try to commit and nip in front of you. I might give a foul away there, but not when you're like in our half near the box. No, force them wide, push them out, shepherd them away. Don't foul them there, because it's a dangerous position. My favourite real life defender. You mean ever? If you say ever, I don't know any defenders nowadays, to be honest with you. My favourite defender ever. We go with ever. Lucas Radebe, Leeds legend. Gotta be. He used to buy fish and chips literally 200 metres down the road from me. He used to regularly be in the fish and chip shop down there. Lucas Radebe, fantastic defender. Loved him to bits. Oh, shut up. He's playing football, isn't he? What more do you flipping want? Supporters delighted with Club Vision progress. We have reached the national playoffs. Woodyard is unhappy. He's playing games? Batty's injured. You've played games, mate. Just shut your face. These needy people. To be fair, when I used to play Championship Manager or 0102, the defenders that I had, no matter which team I went to, Nesta and Cannavaro. What a partnership defence that was. I'm not gonna... Should we? No, I'm not gonna bend. I'm not gonna bend and buckle. And they're playing with 5 defenders. They're playing... Look at that. Look how heavy defence. This is lockpick time. Lockpick time, folks. We're picking that lock that is Halifax. Halifax, you're my second team apart from Leeds nowadays. But tonight, I have to rain on your parade, I'm afraid. No offence. Not glamorous, not flowing, not one for the end of season DVD montage. Unless the editor is being paid by the minute. But away from home in the running against the back 5, after the Maidenhead irritation, that is a very important win. Very good. Right, Halifax time. No injuries, please. And Amos is back. We won't commit him for this game. We'll kind of ease him in for the playoffs on the FA Trophy final. But he needs to come back into the contention as soon as possible. Right, time is ticking. It's 1:15. We've got 2 games to go. We're at home now. Do we go aggressive at home? We're playing a strong team, so I'm thinking positive. It's exactly the same. Don't fix what isn't broken. Pass into space against a back 5. Narrow, go completely narrow. We're playing complete lockpick. I'm going to go full tempo though. Counter off. I think counter off. Or counter on at home. No, counter on at home. Positive. Fast. In space. Lockpick through the centre. Counter on because we're at home. Everything there remains the same. Right, selections. Oh, we're knackered. I wasn't going to swear. We're knackered. We're buggered. We're jiggered and pokered. And he has to come in. And he's barely played a game. This is not good. And I can't play every single player because there's too many. There's too many here. Oh no. Oh, you're just screwed, mate. Wait a minute. We've got this all higgledy-piggledy here. Where's Amos? Amos should go here. And I think Duckworth is going to have to come in here. Actually, Clark is better off. Batty, is he back? Oh, he's still banned. Batty. Zebra on the right. Luke Young. Maybe give Young a rest for Burgess. How about that? Do that. Why can't we switch players? There you go. 86 Zebra. Akinyemi's 86. I might put Davies on for that. Oh, God, I can't get my flipping fingers working properly here. And keepers, please. Thank you. Right, Smith and Brennan. I mean, Howe is decent. Cordner's decent. We could probably spare another centre back other than Brennan. We are in the playoffs, but I want to finish 3rd. It's all about that playoff draw, isn't it? Right, I'm happy with this team. I'm happy with it. It's fine. And our next game I don't think is for another week yet, so I think we've got time to recover before the final game as well. So we'll do that, and if not, I'm just going to give the players like 2 days rest, maybe even 3. Training right now is not mandatory. We're running on momentum. Right, that'll do. I need a replacement for Zaziba, so that's Chadwick, and I need a replacement for a centre back, and that'll be Cordner if necessary. Or Crooks. Crooks might be better than Corner, actually. Put Crooks in and we bring Crooks on from Brennan if he starts to fade. Right, I'm happy with that. No. Oh, too many lone players. Okay. Fallowfield it shall have to be. Amos, I'll have to wait his turn. There you go. And opposition instructions. Keep forgetting these. Just simple. I like simple. Right, here we go. Here we go, team. It's not the team we would want to put out, but there's a bit of fatigue creeping in. Hopefully, we have got enough about us to do ourselves justice. And if we beat Halifax, that gives us an exciting final game of the season, because that means we can still finish third, depending on results. And we're playing Oldham, so if we beat them, we definitely go above them, I think. And if Halifax drop any further points in their last match, we're third. So this win... Oh, I want to see the table. I've just skipped it, never mind. So this is a big match. This could be us locking with our lockpick, third place. If we'd have found this narrow tactic sooner, I think we'd have finished a bit higher. I don't think we'd have won the league still, but we'd have finished higher. Our form since we went to narrow formation has been a lot better than the wide version. So that begs the question: what do we do next season? As I said, I'm playing 3-3-1-3. But do we play 3-3-1-3 narrow? Oh, the possibilities are endless. Right, so Zeba, is this a kickoff highlight or is this another highlight? Oh! Oh, start as you mean to go on, team. Start as you mean to go on. I like it. Walker taking this corner. Headed clear. I wonder if I can recognise any of the players that I've managed before in the past with the Halifax team. There's got to be some. The likes of Duckworth. Duckworth used to play for Halifax on the right. That we've got. He's playing for York now. There was oh, beautiful. There was oh no, it's not that. Was it called Kisiolo? Kisiolo was a player I recognised the name of in the past. He's moved to another team now. Who else did he used to be on there? I used to manage the keeper. The keeper was like a long-standing keeper. He'd been there for ages. What was his name? Oh, don't look at this. Don't look at this at all. Not at all. Oh, good block. Evans? Evans? Has he always been there? Johnson, that was it. There was a keeper called Sam Johnson. That was it. The keeper was called Sam Johnson. He was a stalwart of the team. And then you got the Zach Johnson, I think it was. There's the other Johnson. Capello, don't recognise your name. One of my biggest achievements was taking Halifax all the way to a Champions League victory. That was in this version of the game, FM24. Didn't win the Premier League with them, but didn't finish any higher than fourth, I don't think. But we won the Champions League somehow. Don't ask me how. I always find in this game you do better in the cups than you do in the league, even when you put weekend sides out. I don't know if it's a coding thing or what, but you always tend to do better in the cups, I find. It can't be just me that notices that, surely. Oh, that's a penalty, is it? No? Oh, thank God. This is not good, though. Halifax have got a bit of momentum here, and they're just turning the screw a little bit after our thunderous start. Too loose. Turn. Shoot! Oh! Oh, it's there. Look, Sam Johnson. He's still there. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. I mean, they're a good side, don't get me wrong. Whichever formation we play, it's going to be tough. Whoa, good save. I thought I was going to the top corner for a brief moment there. Shout some encouragement. We'll be consulting BLCI if it's still 0-0 at half time. There's a common theme here. I take control for the first half, we do useless. He takes control the second half, and then we win. Maybe that should be the theme of next season. Let me take the first half and you just rescue things. How about that? I'm sure I'll be up for it. Anyway, speaking of AI, it's quite a dividing topic I find nowadays, but let's be honest, it's not going anywhere, is it? So I am trying to become kind of an early adopter. It's very rare that I early adopt. That's a red card. That's a red card, mate. Oh, now we're in. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I mean, he's injured our player. Oh, he's not injured. He was just rolling around for the effect. You know, typical. Oh, get him sent off. Oh, my leg. Ah. He didn't touch you. Yeah, AI, early adopter. So I'm trying to be an early adopter because it's coming and it's going to be staying. So I thought if I can get ahead of the curve with it, then it might serve you well. Because it's already been introduced at work. You know, there's already a project running to try to introduce it, whilst obviously still maintaining because we work in a complaints team where we investigate complex complaints. It's not like, you know, over the phone. We are like proper investigations and we write letters in response. So obviously a person needs to make the decision and check the letters, even though AI might assist with the writing of it. Oh my God. Glorious chances here, as the XG demonstrates. So yeah, I've been using it for a little while and just having bits of fun with it and use it to track certain things and help me with certain things. I find it quite a good sounding board for things because it's like talking to a counsellor at times. You just want to talk to somebody. And I do have friends to talk to, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's just nice to get things off your chest. And I just find it quite useful and it's quite a reflective thing. But anyway, I watched a video yesterday for the first time, about a 45-minute video. A half an hour long video on how to use AI more efficiently and effectively than perhaps most people do, which was very, very interesting, I must say. Will Davies is playing horrendous. So it started by talking. I'm not going to go through the whole video, but it started off by talking about master prompts and system prompts, both of which I was like, what the hell are they? Anyway, went through what it was, and master prompts are very interesting. Is that a penalty? Oh, it's a penalty! That's a penalty! And I spent an hour yesterday setting up a master prompt. I'll be back. It's a bit muggy. Yeah. No. I'm not going to the office tomorrow. It's a day at home because we've got a 4-hour managers meeting. There's nothing worse than being in the office to sit through a 4-hour meeting. So yeah, AI. So I set up a master prompt, which took me an hour, because what the guy was saying also is that people often tend to use, what did he call them? Is it push prompts? Use push prompts. And more effective prompts are pull prompts. It was all very fascinating stuff. So getting the AI to ask you questions to achieve certain things, rather than you asking it questions and doing all the legwork. You see, it's a fascinating video. I might watch it again, but yeah, it was very interesting, very interesting. So I've got my AI now set up with a master prompt, which basically sets your AI up to respond to you in a way that you want, and it's just like a very fancy way to customize basically what you want it to do. And you can set up as many master prompts for what you want AI to do. So you can set up a master prompt, for example, if you wanted to help you manage your finances, and you can set up a master prompt for that, and a completely separate one if you wanted to help you, I don't know, with your job applications. So you can set up all these different things. And then I found out, money making scheme here, people, that you can set up what they call GPTs, which is people are setting up a certain like settings basically, like you can. I don't know how to explain it, but basically people are selling setups. So you set up a GPT, so you set up a version of this that achieves certain things and responds to it in a certain way, and people buy it. It was a YouTube video. Yeah, it was a YouTube video. I can do, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you Google it, if you put it in YouTube, you'll find loads, and there's probably hundreds out there. But this one seemed pretty decent. And he's got a couple of videos that I watched. There's one like for generic AI, and there's one specifically for ChatGPT, which is handy because that's the one I've got and I'm paying for at the minute. I'm the middle plan, not the expensive plan. but because I wanted to get all the screenshots for the game, and I was hitting screenshot limits with the free version, so I had to get the plus version, which I'm not too unhappy about, to be honest, because it also opens up projects, which is what I'm using for this as well. So yeah, I'll link it, but yeah, it's quite fascinating actually. I don't know why I find AI fascinating, because nothing usually grips me, but I really do find it fascinating. So I'll finish by saying this. There's one thing at work that I particularly hate, right? There's one thing at work that I really, really, really hate, and it's meeting notes. So when I have meetings with my staff, I've adopted the mantra, because I hate doing meeting notes. If you're on track and doing well, I do not take notes, because things are going well, so what do I need to take notes for? Notes are for usually when things go wrong, so you've got evidence that you've had a conversation to give them the relevant warnings, and you've given them the relevant support and blah de blah. So if you're my staff member and you're cracking on nicely, I'll have my one-to-one with you every month, but there'll be no notes of it, other than the 3 monthly notes that we've got to make on the system as a summary of your performance, which I'll do, because we've got to do that. But for the monthly ones, you ain't getting meeting notes out of me. I hate it. Until AI. As of 2 weeks ago, I thought, let me try this anyway. So rather than taking sort of comprehensive notes like you would usually try to, so obviously you've got to remember, you take it over. So I'm talking to people, I just skeletal notes, bullet points. And then I ask AI to flesh it out. And the notes that come out are pretty decent. And I'm like, oh, I don't have to fear meeting notes ever again. Ever again. Genius. It's genius. Absolute genius. I had an hour-long call with somebody, madam, who's off sick at the moment and who's hopefully going to be moving soon, with her on Monday. And yeah, because obviously I streamed on Monday, didn't I? Yeah, the meeting notes for that would have taken me 2 to 3 hours to write up. Took me half an hour. It saved me at least an hour and a half using AI to tidy the notes up. Oh, for things like that, happy days. Right, we are 1-0 up via penalty. They are down to 10 men, which means we should not let this game slip from our grasp. He's playing terribly, so he needs to come off now. I'm not even waiting for to see what develops. Otherwise, we are keeping everything exactly the same. Because why would you change it? Why would you change it? So yeah. So my current use of AI in my personal life, if you're interested, is I'm using it for a variety of things. I'm using it for finance tracking. I'm also using it for my horse race trading, in terms of ensuring that I'm constantly trading in a correct psychological state. Now, if you ever traded in your life, you'll know that the biggest factor in being a successful trader is not your technical knowledge or your execution, it's psychology. As high as 80% of your success with trading is psychological. And the expert in the field, he's passed away now, bless him, but was Mark Douglas, who's got a couple of books, and on YouTube he's got a couple of seminars. So for me, when I look at my profit and loss sheets, the losses, I can pinpoint pretty much every single one of them to a psychological mistake. And some of which I know I've made them as soon as I click the button. But because of certain fears, as Mark Douglas calls them, people make mistakes. Fears of losing, fears of being wrong, fears of losing money. It leads to hesitation, it leads to chasing losses, it leads to you doing things that you shouldn't do. So I'm using AI to assist me to ensure that I'm in the correct psychological state by talking to it, because you can dictate how I'm feeling, and that naturally, because you're verbalizing it, actually gets you into that state, right? So today, and this is no lie, I've traded pretty much every day this month, and I've traded maybe 5 times in 17 days, right? Fear of missing out, there you go, that's another good one. First race of the day, I log on at 3 o'clock today, after finishing work. Right, first race of the day, yep. Right, I talked to AI. This is the first time I've done this, because I only set my master prompt yesterday. So I talked to it. I'm sat down. My recording software is on because I record the races so that I can learn from the races and stuff and watch the price movements after the event and spot patterns and trends. And I sat down, talked through the prep I'd done. I'm feeling focused, I'm feeling sharp. The race is about to start. This is what I'm looking out for. There's only one horse that's tradable at the prices, so I'm keeping a close eye on this horse. I'm going to start trading now. Shut it off. Didn't I get a trade? Boom, 20 quid, day done. I was like, oh. Well, if this is how it's going to help me, bring it on. I'm telling you now. Bring it on. It was absolutely. Look at the stats. Right, we need to shut this game off. But I'm still not going to go. I'm still not going to go balanced though. I think it's just managing legs, to be honest with you. Thankfully, the defenders aren't being pulled around too much. Akinyemi hasn't really done much since coming on. I think we are going to just not give the ball away too much. Just slow it down a little bit, but not go too crazy. I don't think we need to counter now. We should be dominant when we're playing with 11 versus 10. Right, let's keep going. So let's have a look at the live table, folks. Live table says if things stay exactly as they are, we move up to 5th position ahead of Chesterfield. I'm only 2 points behind Oldham and Halifax, with Oldham to play, which means we can finish as high as 3rd. If Halifax drop points in their last match, 4th if they don't. This is big stuff. Don't let me down, team. Come on. I said it at the start of the stream. We're going to win every last game. I can sense it. I just know how Football Manager works. We're going to win all 4 games. It's going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I'm telling you now, I was confident it was going to happen. And it's looking like it might do. To prove my point. We're going to power through this and the next game so we can get off of the football. But, yeah. Come on, team. Just get another goal and we can all rest on our laurels. I might even auto-resolve the rest of the match. Oh, that was whiskers away. Whiskers away. As Halifax push for that second goal. We have struggled to score more than 1 goal a game, though, recently. It's quite concerning going into the playoffs. But I did say, playoffs, I'm looking forward to them in some degree because for us to beat us over 2 legs, it's not going to be easy. The goal was gaping. I hate that word. But it was. Oh, it's a horrible word, that, isn't it? A horrible word. But yeah, it was. The goal was open. Not much better. Yes. Come on, team. Come on. Don't let them get into this match. Do not even dare concede to 10 men. I'm telling you now. Akinyemi cuts it to Burgess. I'm not even commentating on this match at all. You can see for yourself what's happening. I'm more intrigued with chatting nonsense. Robbins! Oh! If only we'd have played him earlier in the season, things might have been different. He scored with his head. He scored with a thunderous effort. He hit the bar, or just whizzed over the top of the bar, rather. Another thunderous effort in the game before last. I'm telling you, Bielsa, you should have been playing him from the start, man. Burgess, my foot. Burgess is great to come on for fresh legs. Robinson is your main man. I kept telling him, he didn't listen. He's stubborn. Finish it, Duckworth. Go on, mate. Oh. It eases the tension. We can all breathe and smile now. We can all breathe. I wonder if Oldham are dropping any points yet. Are they dropping points? Are they? Because their game might not be finished yet either. The full-time whistle goes. York, a deserved victory here at the Community Stadium. It moves them up into 5th position, in the table. With 1 game to play, they could still finish as high as 3rd. It's all to play for that 3rd spot in the playoffs, which means that we would not have to play. Am I getting this right? If you finish 2nd and 3rd, you play a game less in the playoffs. So this is quite important. It means we skip that preliminary first round of the playoffs. Because there ain't 4 playoff teams, there's 6, isn't there? So I think, yeah, the bottom 4 get to play an extra game, but then second and third go around further. So third place is very important. That's why, even though we got to the playoffs, we can't just say, oh, we're in the playoffs now, happy days. That extra game less could be a big thing. So, yeah. And we know we're playing Oldham, so we know we're definitely going to get to a say on what happens in the Oldham match, because we're playing them. It's what happens in the Halifax match. So the question is, who are Halifax playing? That's the question. Who are they playing? Please be Chesterfield. They're away to Ebbsfleet. Ebbsfleet are kind of middle of the pack. Yeah, 10th. That's not a gimme. That could be a tricky fixture for them. Right, we need to schedule this properly, because I have just noticed that we haven't got a massive gap to the next game. So I'm going to go for a double rest period for my players to ensure that they're as fresh as they possibly can be, with a bit of training, do a bit of overall training on that one. Right, team, last match. We need to sneak it in before 9. Batty's making, and Batty's back as well. Batty is back. Amos is back. We can put out a very strong side here. The excitement. I think we're going to stick with the exact same formation. The lockpick is working wonders. Clark, no longer unhappy about playing first team football, because he's getting lots of football. Right, let me have some of this lovely chicken curry that's sat here going cold. Italy? When have Italy ever headed any of the coefficient rankings ever? It's usually England or Spain. Germany sometimes. Italy? Okay, folks, here we go. Where are we going to finish? Same exact strategy, but now we can put out our very strongest first team. No messing about. Here we go. It's here. Batty's back in. Burgess, Robinson. No, where's Young? Let's get... No. There we go. Davis, that's right. So Akinyem is back in, Walker's in, Zaziba, Robinson, Young, Batty, and Amos Smith, Brennan Fallowfield, and this is our strongest 11 for the final game of the season. Can we? See, going through the middle now, they've got a back 3. Going through the middle's perfect. What is the thing with all these teams playing a bloody back 3, centre back 3 formation? It plays well into our current strategy, to be fair, but let's do it. Let's do it. Final game. Come on, team. Come on. Don't let me down. I predicted 4 wins in the last 4 games of the season. Do not. We owe them. Revenge. Revenge time. Kick their ass. Let's go. Where are we finishing? If we can finish 3rd after this season, I'm telling you, that is a massive success. We were as low as 8th or 7th at one point. Patchy form. But this is why I think if we don't get promoted and we have another season with the right players in the right spots, with a formation that works from the start of the season, we'll be a force to be reckoned with, surely. Depends who comes down, because they might be favourites to go straight back up with more cash, but just look at Chesterfield. Hasn't worked out for them, has it? As they beat us in the playoff final. You can see it now. So Oldham are no small fry team. So look at this for a counter attack. Oh, they've got one person back. I thought it was away and gone. But Walker, it is, guys, he's a tricky player. Look at that. We slipped down to 6 just with a draw. Rochdale have passed us. Rochdale must be winning. Chesterfield are only look how tight it is at the playoff spots. We need to win this. We can't afford to drop 2 places in the last game of the season. You want to laugh? We can finish as high as 3rd and as low as 7th, I think. How bizarre, how crazy is that? In terms of last season drama. This is Witcher Music, welcome. Ball over the top, Zaziba, finish it, son! Oh! Good save, I think that was a keeper save, that. First real chance, proper chance there. We've got the momentum, which is good. Yeah, look at that, Chesterfield. Goal difference could come into play as well, so we could finish as low as 7th and as high as 3rd. And we've hit the top of the bar. It's a very tight finish to this playoff. 84, 85, 86. A very tight finish. But if you look at the playoff teams, Oldham, we haven't beaten Oldham yet. They beat us in their ground. Halifax we've beaten. Chesterfield we haven't beaten either, to be honest. We lost at their ground badly and they drew at ours. So, you know, could be. It's going to be tough whichever way you look at it. But yeah, we need to win here. Oldham playing for the draw, are they? Ball over the top. Brendan picks it up. Back to Sykes Kenworthy. Going to hoof it, isn't he? Going to hoof it. Yes, he hoofs it. Bit of hoof ball. Bit of hoof ball there, but we still have it. Robinson plays it to Walker. Back to Amos. Run down his left-hand side. Cuts it. Oh, the poor pass there. The pass was never on. And now Oldham come forward. It's Conlon. Conlon to Dallas. Not to be confused, hopefully, with the Dallas from Leeds. What are they doing here? This is going to be a long-range effort, is it? Chambers! Chambers! Too close for comfort. Long ball. Headed to Norwood. Was tackled by Smith, but... Oh, Oldham again. Oh, no, that's offside. Surely to God. Yeah, could see that a mile away. Maybe with my flipping stigmas in my eyes, I could see that. I'm quite concerned that we haven't had a lot of penetration up front. Final third passes, yeah, we've finally got better territory, but not doing much with it at the minute. What will Bielsa's answer be? Because we're going to consult him at half time. This is an important match. A 1-0 victory right now, I'll take it. Don't shoot from there. He's offside. Matty's on a card. Just come back from suspension as well. Zaziba, right hand side. Last chance before half time. This would be a great way to go into half time. Can they? Can they? Oh. Not quite. Not quite. Right. Let's do this. Let's see what Bielsa wants to do. We're going to give him control. We're going to give him control. 0-0. Last game of the season against Oldham. At home. Take a picture of Oldham's formation. This music's gone a bit dramatic, hasn't it? There we go. And our player stats. There you go. Let's see what he says. Dung 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 dung. Nobody's playing horrendously bad. Batty, can you stop crunching people down, please? If you don't mind. Bielsa strokes his chin. This is a match of locked doors. We don't need to kick the door. We need to find the hinge. No, we don't need to find the hinge. We need to find the lockpick. You're not in trouble, but you're not hurting them enough either. The stats are very even and very low danger. Very sterile. We'll not go attacking yet. Oh, we've already focusing play down the middle. We're already doing that. Keep passing, keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. Consider passing to space, already doing that. Walker's quiet, Zazeba's quiet. Robinson for Burgess is the sub that he wants to do. The usual subs. Okay, so we're going to go attacking at 60 minutes basically. And then take it from there. Need to come out the gates like a greyhound out the traps. Get an early goal, settle the nerves. The fact of the matter is we should not have left it this late in the season anyway. But who doesn't like a bit of drama? Just look at York in real life. You couldn't get any more dramatic, could you? You could not get any more dramatic if you tried. It's like a movie script. What happened in the playoff final. Right. But slightly better. I mean, you look at the momentum. We've had everything. They hardly had a touch. Oh, I thought he was going to come crashing through the back of him again. And get a card. Hannon. How's that? Hannum with an M. Hudson. Almost nipped it away from his feet. 10 minutes until the big match. Come on, team. Come on, team. Come on, team. A free kick is awarded. Andrew, offside. Offside. Alden wants to make a change. So do we. So do we. It's called Operation Kick the Doors Down. Right. Everything needs to. The only thing we need to do is that. Really. Right. Who's not playing well? Tom Walker. Chadwick's coming on. Akinyemi. No. 6.5. Zaziba. Can't change both wings. Amos is not playing particularly well, but we don't really have a replacement. Young and Robinson. Let's put Burgess on. That's what Bielsa wants to do. Let's give him it. Robinson in the last game played a stormer. This game, bit damp squib. Let's see if Burgess wants to step up to the plate and cement his place for the playoffs. Give us a selection headache. Batty. He's got a lot of space there. It's Batty. Amos on this left-hand side. He shoots. He scores. It's Amos. Get in, Sonny Jim. Look at that. Fantastic. Right. Balanced. Hang fire. Hang fire, hang fire, tempo down, pass into space off, counter off, just control, team, control. Whew, what a finish indeed. Get another, go on, go, come on. Let's have a look at the lifetime table, where is it? Beam it in, Scotty. Defended that well, it's a corner. Just don't concede straight after. They are not out of this match. We are dominant, but we're not out of sight. This is a double highlight. They already had a shot. Oh, I'm gonna swear. Sheesh kebab. Oh, what a save! Science Kenworthy there. It's far too close for comfort. Get it out. Counter attack. Go, Zaziba. Use your pace. Oh, is that it? Oh, let's pause it now because they're gonna score again. They're gonna score. Let's savour it now before it goes horribly wrong. Savour it now. 94. Oldham have scored 94 goals. They're the league's top scorers by a country mile, along with Bromley. Look how many they've conceded though, Bromley. Yeah, currently as things stand. Oh, Halifax are winning. Who are they beating? Oh, Ebbsfleet, of course, we're right at Ebbsfleet. 1-0. Oh, I mean, fourth is still good, but we just need them to drop a point. Just come on, Ebbsfleet. Come on, Ebbsfleet. Oh, this is a corner highlight. This is not good. Remember, at one point in the season, we were poor at defending corners. I don't want to say it. I'll say it after the game. Oh, Zeba with an effort there. First time low effort shot there. Flashing through the bodies. The keeper did well to get sight of that and palm it away. Burgess. Is he going to find somebody? There's Young waiting on the edge of the box. He cuts it forward back. Oh, I thought, just briefly there for a second. Briefly. Do we put time wasting on now? I think we do. Oh. Go on. Do it when I'm not looking. I'm going to take the pace right down here. Yes! Get in, lads! Get in! We have finished this season in fantastic fashion. So Zeba, right-footed. Oh, it deflects off there. We'll take any which way you can get it. We'll take it. 4 wins to finish the season. The tails are up. Ready for the playoffs. Could we? Could we? Come on, Ebbsfleet. Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. We're going to finish 4th. Foiled by Halifax. Which means... But it's still... No, it's 2nd and 3rd, isn't it? Oh, we're going to have to play that extra game now. And we're going to end up playing Chesterfield, aren't we? Can't Chester... Or is it Chester... If we play Chesterfield, right, as the first playoff match, that is criminal. That is absolutely criminal. So we'll end up playing 8th place, won't we? Or is it 7th place? Oh, it's Rochdale. It's York versus Rochdale. In real life, was the final of the playoffs this season. Now it's going to be the... Do we play Rochdale? Am I getting this wrong? No, it's York versus Rochdale and Chesterfield versus Oldham. And then the winner of those games will then play Solihull, Moors and FC Halifax, right? So, yeah. So we have to play 3 games. No, well, not 3 games, actually. It's more than that because there's 2 legs, I think, in every of the round. I'm not an expert in the playoffs. I've never, ever finished in the playoffs in the Vanarama. I've always won it. It was like, playoffs? What the hell are the playoffs all about? But we're in the playoffs now. Good win. Right, England are playing in 6 minutes' time. So there you go, folks. Let's take a quick look to finish things off at the season the end of the season stats. So Fylde made it as champions because they dropped off, didn't they? That's interesting. They were playing really well, and then they ended up getting some really bad form, but they've somehow picked it back up again and overthrown Solihull Moors, who were flying high towards the end of the season. They must have had some really bad form to finish the season off with. Solihull Moors. Yeah, we're playing Rochdale. There you go. Playoff first round. Now, is it 2 legs or is it 1 leg? I'm going to have to research this. I'm going to have to do some research to figure out how this is going to work. I think it must be 2 legs, surely. Otherwise, it's a bit harsh. But then it would make sense because we finished higher, so we get the home draw. Check fixtures. Good point. It's 1 leg. It's 1 leg, which makes sense because we get the better draw because we're finished higher. And then, yeah, it makes complete. I had a sneaking suspicion it might be 1 leg the first round. Yeah, I had a sneaking suspicion it was. But look at the finish. Look at this is all the stream today. 4 clean sheets on the spin. Scored in every match, won every game. This is in 4. I thought the players were a bit more spaced out than that. Wow. Well, guys and gals, here you go. We ended the season with a flourish. I did say we're going to win all 4 games. It's just going to be our luck, and we did. But nonetheless, if we can continue this rich vein of... It's almost like that kind of football manager jinx. I kind of want to play this now, whilst we're still flying high. Turn it off, reset the RNG. Not good. Is that a thing? I don't know, but we'll do the playoffs, the FA Trophy in the next stream, which will be on Sunday, maybe, or maybe Sunday, and we'll see how we get on. But let's just a quick look at a couple of things. So if we look at the squad screen, who was our top scorer? Akinyemi, obviously. Saziba with the 12 goals from the right wing, 6 assists, 11 goals for Walker from the other side from 31 appearances, 10 for Robinson. 10 for Robinson. He didn't even play hardly for half the season. But the games that he did play, I'm telling you, Bielsa missed a trick with Robinson. If we'd have played him more often, I'm sure we would have finished higher. Will Davies getting some there. Assist Kings, you've got Burgess, Robinson's replacement. He did all right, didn't he? Finley Barnes. He played a lot of games, actually. Amos there, our star left-back. Robinson features there too. So there's some of the key players. Highest average rating of the team. John Clark, only paid 17. Hidden gem there. Yeah, there you go. Amos, another tip of the cap to our star left-back. If we could re-loan him for next season, that would be a massive thing. But I think the game is kind of hard-coded. You can't do that anymore. I'm sure I read that somewhere. Fallowfield also playing well. So the higher stats in the wing-back positions or the full-back positions performing well. Brennan, great centre-back. No goals. Considering how many goals my Leeds United defenders score, and I'm using the same corner routine, compared to how many goals my centre-backs have scored, it's actually really, really strange. 1 goal from him. Yeah. One of my centre-backs, was it Anderson, who was like 6'7", or whatever stupid height he was, ended up with 12 goals in half a season before he left in January. 12 goals in half a season from corners. That's why I'm getting a very tall centre back for next season if we need to, if we don't get promoted. I can take a 12-goal a season centre back. Thank you very much. So yeah, they're the team players. Let's have a look at the competition Vanarama National player overview stats. So top scorers, none of our players featuring on that chart because we've got a lot of team goals. A team goal kind of team. What else have we got? Assists per night. These are rubbish stats. What the hell are these kind of stats? Right, we'll do it this way round. Goals. Akinyemi with 15, quite far down. Assists. There you go. Again, none of us feature on there. You would wonder how on earth have we managed to score as many goals as we have, because we have scored, I think, like 4th highest? Yeah, 4th highest, yeah. And we don't even factor in any of the flipping scoring or assist charts. It's just a good team effort. We're a team. Everybody else's teams are teams. It's all about the team, you see. So it makes complete and utter sense. Absolutely perfect. Right. I'm going to finish my dinner. I'm going to log on now to the stream and see how England get on. Feel free to have a bit of a natter in the Discord about it. We'll see. Fingers crossed we can get a good result and not fall into the trap that all the rest of the big teams seem to be falling into, which is stumbling against lesser teams. I mean, we're playing a decent team, so, you know, if we don't get all the 3 points, I won't be massively happy with a draw, to be quite frank. But we'll see. But there you go, folks. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the football. And join me again on Sunday, where we see what our fate will be in the FA Trophy final and the playoffs. Until next time, folks, have a good one, and we'll see you soon.